This tutorial is on frogging or unraveling a mistake. In this example, we were knitting stockinette and then we started knitting garter stitch by mistake. So we're going to take the garter stitch off of our needles and unravel it. You do this by just pulling on the working yarn and ripping it out. This is how it gets its name frogging. It's as if rip it, rip it, rip it. Just a little knitting sense of humor there. Now when we get to the end, we carefully do the last stitch there, and then we're ready to put our stitches back on our knitting needle. We do this trying to get them on the correct direction with the leading leg in the front. That will be an easier way to knit when we come back down this row. However, if we get them on backwards, it's fine, we'll fix them then. Now often, your stitches are going to unravel a bit as you're going through this process. So let's unravel these and we can fix it. It's handy to have a crochet hook that you slip into that loop that's run down the line, and then you just pull the ladder behind it through the loop. And then when you get to the end, you can put that loop back on your needle. Now here, we've put this on backwards with the leading leg in the back. So we could flip it around and have it correct, but let's leave it backwards so that we can see how to fix it when we come through on the other side. Now here's same thing. Let's put this one on backwards as well. So we'll have these two stitches on backwards and we can fix them when we come through knitting the other row. Now we just get the rest of our stitches onto our needle securely and we're ready to knit down this row. So after we've knit our few stitches, we come to this stitch. We'll notice that it's on backwards because when we try to go in it, it just feels a little tight. So we're going to knit into the back loop and that twists the stitch back on correctly. Or if you don't want to knit into the back loop, you can just turn the loop around and knit it normally. And there you have it. Now we're just going to finish knitting down our row, and then it's as if the garter stitch mistake never happened. And that is how you frog and correct your work.